Hi everyone, so here we are in an unassuming business park in Birmingham, going to visit TTP Models. Now before we go in, just a quick request: if you're new here, please consider liking and subscribing and hitting the notification bell. If you subscribe, that helps me kind of build the channel and get it out there, so YouTube promote it so more people can see it. Also, another reason to subscribe, coming up I've got a new Astute build, an original Astute 58080 that I've refurbed, and also in a few weeks time we'll be off to the revival, so we'll have lots of race videos coming from that. So yeah, there's a few reasons to subscribe and I really appreciate it, thank you. Right, let's go in and go and see the main man, Anthony.
Right, how you doing?
Hello James. Right, here we are. Right, so here we are, TTP Models, the main man, Anthony. As you can see, I've got a lot of new inbox kits available.
Indeed.
He's just got BBX in, so one lucky customer's going to get one of those. I'll just grab the camera and I'll come and show you what kits he has got. So here we've got some of the new kits that TTP have got. Just had a couple of C11s come in. Got Top Force Evo there. My favourite, the VQS, which you've got those on offer at the moment.
Those are on offer, yes. They're 265 delivered.
265, it's a bit of a bargain. Blockhead motors, hot shot. Some of the on-road cars. Super Storm Dragon. Bit of a different car. We've got some of the Thundershot family. Thunder Dragon and Saint Dragon. Some Black Edition Aggresses. Ford Bronco. Astute 2022. So on this side of the warehouse you can see we've got all the body shelves. Some of them are loose on the shelves, others in sets. But what I'm really interested in is at the back we've got Anthony's kind of own little collection of cars. So let's go off in here and have a look and see what we've got. We've got a 45th anniversary Porsche. Oh, one of my favourites, the GT2. So is that new in box, Anthony?
Yes, it is.
Wow. A few TRF cars. Oh, is that new in box? Black Edition.
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, there's two of those somewhere.
Wow. So we've got a 415, 414. We've got a 511 new in box, still factory sealed.
Gear diff version.
With a Cat XLS. What we got? Terra Scorcher.
Like a Cat XLS.
Got a couple of egress boxes there. Are they full boxes or empty boxes?
Original empty box. There's a new 2013.
You've got a 414 M2. Blimey. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of TRF cars. This is a superb collection. And then down here we've got TXT1.
Yeah. It's just the box.
Oh, is it just the box?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shame you haven't got the car in there.
Yeah, no. It's in one of the boxes over there. It's built with all the hop-ups, but it was in the fire. So it needs rebuilding.
Oh, I see. Right, so apparently this is... I'm not up on my road cars, so you'll have to tell me about...
Yeah, the 414X is the original Tamiya TRF car that they did way back in 99, 2000, 2001, roughly.
Wow.
This one is number 129 of 150 with a little
I've actually just
plate.
bought some gold chocks like that off eBay.
That's it.
That's really nice.
This is the second. What's that one? Oh no, that's a 414. That's a 414 number 2, which was Jules Grogan. Is it Grogan?
I don't know. I'm not up on my right.
Yeah, one of the Tamiya drivers from Europe.
Wow.
That was actually his car.
His car.
I actually had more than Mark Ryanard's as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
You not got it now though?
Yeah, no, I still got it.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Where's that
still got it. It's around somewhere. I'm just trying to find this other 414X. This is it. This is it. I don't know what's in the MS box, but that's how it came. Sorry, Martin. This is a particularly rare one. This is kit. This is number 7.
Wow. That's a beauty.
And noticeable as an early one with the silver dampers rather than the gold ones on the original, and a few other very minor differences, I think, to bits and pieces. But that was, it's actually named as well. I can't even see it. G. Demori. Is it D-E-M-O-R-Y? Demori, yeah. It's actually on
the start.
now from.
See that? Oh, I mean, that is super rare. So they've only made 150 of those.
There's only 150 of these made. These are 2 of them. Wow. This is not, I say, 007, which is great if you're a James Bond fan.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Demori, from my information, was a works driver for Tamiya USA.
Right.
This is where this came from. This one came from the US, but obviously I've got loads of spares as well.
Cool.
Came with it, and there's I think it's a type. Oh no, it's a Coanda motor. That I don't know what it's doing. But obviously that's had a new chassis plate fitted because there's the original.
Yeah.
And there's a spare belt and
brilliant
bits and pieces. So they are both slightly used, but you know, I'd love a new inbox one.
Yeah, we'd all like
it's pretty rare these days.
Another super rare car, 30th anniversary. That is just stunning.
They were great. They need to do something like this for the 50th anniversary, which is coming up in 2016.
I think the 959 needs to come back for that.
You could be right.
Doesn't
absolutely.
It, really?
You could be right. Yeah. I think they need to do something other than a 934 because they've done this down to death.
I totally agree. Yeah, I think 934's been like done to death, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Over here then, Anthony.
Original 1981, 82 Hilux in all original condition.
Have you driven it?
No, I haven't. No, not yet. It needs rebuilding before I do that.
Very cool. So this is where it all started?
This is where it all started for me. This is my original 1980, Christmas 87 Thundershot. Highly modified, as I raced this for about 2 years before moving on to use an Optima Mid for a short period and then a Cat XLS right at the end of my racing career, which was really early 90s.
I'm loving the red wheels and tyres.
Yeah,
that's just so 80s.
Those are just some road tyres I was using at the time. I wasn't racing with those tyres. I usually used Dynamite tyres.
What motor were you running?
That's an MG MG stock 27 turn brown dot from memory. Wow. This unfortunately is a little bit dusty and dirty after it was involved in our fire in 2010. So it needs a little bit of a rebuild. That one, but it's got pretty much all the option parts ever available for Thundershot rear.
Yeah.
Stabiliser set, universals all round, turbo core per arms, the mini shock front damper set. It's also got turbo scorcher damper stays front and rear. Pulling ball race, obviously. The later low profile hub carriers and rear uprights. On that one, just running a standard 2 Butava MC 111, 112B speed controller.
Brilliant.
So yeah, that was, yeah, that's quite a rare shell. That's a carbon pattern. NSX.
Oh, wow.
2002.
How's that? Oh, it's paint. Is it painted?
I'm not. I
Factory
think
painted.
I've got a suspicion these were probably dipped somehow.
Right.
But I don't know how they actually get the carbon pattern. But they did a range of these shells 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
There was a few. I think there was an MRS, a Skyline as well. I think probably an R34 Skyline race version, and then they did this NSX. I think there was a Ferrari 360 as well.
Cool.
From memory. But they're quite a rare shell these days. But I think, still the wing and everything, parts like the kits, all came. Can't see a fine straight that. That's Mark Reynard's body, but it's filthy, Martin. I might clean that before you show that. But that's a brand new build.
What chassis is that again?
That's a TV Evolution 2, brand new built.
Wow.
414 M2. Okay, all new built.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a TV Evo 5. Don't find either of those.
I'm just going to say, Keith at RC Icons, I think Tony's got more on-road TRF cars than you.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot. A Tech Racing MY02, which was developed in conjunction with Tamiya as the TRF 415.
Right.
This is Tech Racing's version.
Oh, okay.
Pretty rare kit, especially new in box.
Wow. So here with Tech Racing then, was it a Japanese company then?
Tech Racing, Japanese manufacturer, still going, I believe. They've always done option parts for high-end option parts for Tamiya cars.
Yeah. Got a little Tamtec here. Don't see many of those over here. Did they import them over here or not?
Yes, they did, yes.
Oh, did they for a bit?
They did all versions.
Oh, right.
So
But they've stopped now, though.
All of the buggy versions, the Mini Fox.
Can't get them now, though.
No.
That's a shame.
They still do a Grasshopper and a Hornet in Japan.
Yeah.
Under the new Tamtec
That's
Gear
really cool.
S versions, as we sometimes call them.
I'd love to get hold of one of those.
GBO1S.
Yeah.
But yes, it's just a home market, believe, Japanese market only kit.
Cool.
As are some of the others. Like the only nitro car Tamiya now do is a Japanese only.
Right.
TG10 Mark II.
Right.
FZ or FX or something.
Okay.
Pretty rare these days. Then there's with the oil dampers. This is all bits for rebuilding some of my own cars.
Yeah. Those do look really awesome.
Yeah, there's another set there, but that's a bit more wrecked.
What's the BMT K2 then? Just spotted
BMT are an Italian manufacturer that have done kits for other companies like Tamiya.
Nitro.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a nitro.
1/10 or 1/8? Oh, 1/10. It's 1/10.
1/10 race chassis. BMT also have done kits for Kayasho, and I believe others.
Pictures on that side.
But this is the night.
I bet they're super rare, aren't
They are very rare. Yeah. Adam Peake is the guru on Tamiya Nitro BMT kits, well, all Nitro kits.
Yeah.
And from speaking to him, they actually did about 10 BMT kits, Tamiya.
Wow.
But they are super rare. They actually did some BMT TRF kits, which are by far the rarest. Until speaking to him, I didn't even know those existed.
Wow.
And very few people up on their TRS know that those exist.
Never, yeah, I've never heard of BMC.
No,
wow.
Super rare. Probably produced in penny numbers.
Yeah.
Those ones. Got in stock around 4,300 product lines.
Wow.
With another probably 1,000 product lines always on back order.
Yeah.
Everything is laid out sort of alphabetically, window knitting, etc.
So are you the biggest supplier of spares, would you say, in the UK or in Europe?
Certainly in the UK.
In the UK, yeah.
And one of the biggest in the world.
And obviously you sell on eBay, but you've also just started your own website?
Yes, we've got our own website, ttpmodels.com. You can also use ttpmodels.co.uk. And we also do a lot with Facebook, a little bit with Instagram as well. So, yeah.
And you used to be Tony's Tamiya Parts, and then
we
you changed
were
to
Tamiya Parts. We changed to TTP Limited,
right?
April 2020.
I think a lot of us still refer to it affectionately as Tony's Tamiya Parts.
Indeed, yes, that's right.
Yeah,
I used that for a long time.
Cool.
It was just that we went limited, so we had to change the business name.
Right. And how many years have you been selling parts for now?
19 in November.
19 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically, if Anthony hasn't got it, then you probably can't get it. I think is the long and the short of it. The stash of stickers.
Well, these are just all small ones. Got some of the rare Tamiya logo stickers. That's the holographic one Tamiya produce.
Oh, I like those. I might need to buy some of those.
Do those in gold, silver.
Wow.
That's looks yellow, but it's actually the clear sticker. And then there's a white background one. And then there's all kinds of other sizes done just for the Tamiya logos. And these are just the small ones. So there's lots of different ones, tiny little ones for putting on the body, on car bodies.
These are great for your model room door.
Yeah, that's right. It's a nice silver backing one there.
Really nice.
And then some slightly larger ones, and even some very small, tiny little ones, what they call their GP stickers, which are actually fitted on some original Grand Prix cars.
Right.
Way back when, maybe the 70s and 80s.
Don't put these back in. I might want to buy some of these.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's all right.
Right.
So
now for a bit of a rarity.
Original Countach decals from the late 70s.
And these are on your website, aren't they?
These are listed, yeah.
Yeah, so if you've got an old Countach that needs some new decals, very cool.
The decals are the larger ones, mainly for the touring cars and some of the bigger trail trucks, etc. So there's a good range of particular decals in there, like FFX, Supra, RX-7s, Skyline R35, Swift, GoPro, lots of others on there, and then some of the others, odds and ends.
Oh, wicked aerials.
Yeah, the old fluorescent aerials, you don't see those particularly too often these days.
That's very cool. What is going around saying all these extra things? There's lots of things now I want to buy.
Yeah,
I do love a fluorescent aerial.
Some of the really super big decals in the bottom there. So,
I've got
some of the truck ones.
I've got that fuel tanker to build.
Yeah, the Gallant Eagle fuel tanker, Intercontinental, some old Subaru Impreza 2002 decals, TNX, HKS, Opel Vectra, some of the other trailer ones in the bottom there, Nitro, and then some of the super big Tamiya decals.
Oh, wicked.
The big GP one, and then the one that's great for probably your man cave, the extra large
Super.
Tamiya. That's the rarest one with rarest body set we've got is that C12.
Is that hard body or
it's a polycarbonate? Yeah, polycarbonate F1 body, complete with wings and decals in the bottom.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah.
And again, is it what all this is listed on the website then?
Yeah.
The rare stuff?
All listed. Yeah,
Cool.
all listed on eBay and on the website.
I'll tell you what else I've just noticed. We've even got
T-shirts.
Tamiya t-shirts.
Yeah, all kinds of different T-shirts Tamiya produce.
Cool.
Different ones. World Championship. Yeah. World Championship. Hornet. It's a long sleeve Hornet from memory. And then the top, just a Tamiya logo sticker, logo T-shirt version. Yeah, sleeves. That's particularly fine.
I was going to say, I do use the Tamiya ones. They are really good.
They are very good brushes.
For doing like your driver figures and stuff.
Yep, doing your driver figures and your fine details on your bodies. Masking tape, obviously very, very popular for masking out your windows.
Yeah, so you've got all the tools as well.
Huge range of tools. You know, one of the most popular tool sets is the Tamiya Blue set with the proper JIS heads to fit the Tamiya screws. That's a particularly popular one. You get your non-scratch pliers, the standard Tamiya screwdrivers.
You've got to have your Tamiya screwdrivers because the screws, like you say, they're JIS
fitting, yeah, absolutely. If you're building a lot of Tamiya cars, they're invaluable. Various different sizes, curved scissors, very useful.
Oh yeah, I've got the curved scissors, they're brilliant. Brilliant on the body shelves.
Your wheel arches and some of your curves on some of the Tamiya bodies. Very, very popular, that one.
I've also got here a selection of brushed and brushless motors. The super stocks, which are really, really nice motors. And then we've got some of the sport tune motors down the bottom here, along with some of the damper sets. Oh, touring car aeration dampers. I don't think I've seen those before.
They're quite a rare damper set.
Are they?
Those ones.
Oh, they are nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will snap those up. Also got lots of small detailing tools.
Yeah.
Tiny little
fine drills.
Drill bits.
And the devices to fit the drill bits. Little tool sets, full drill set.
What have you got in here?
This one, got some of the saws that Tamiya do for cutting up some of the hard bodies, be it a static kit or
big saws.
Yeah, those are pretty much commonly we sort of call this the bone saw. It's a bit gruesome, but that's quite a big one for doing some of the big bodies. Some of the other screwdrivers that Tamiya produce, some of the very small ones.
Yeah.
The little nut drivers.
Yeah.
Quite a popular one. There's quite a range. That's the Tamiya book, Master Modeler.
Oh wow.
Worth a great read. It's all the history of how Tamiya started way back in the 50s.
Can you open it up and have a little look?
So you've got this one is in English, which is great. Because the majority of the Tamiya publications are all in Japanese, unfortunately. But that's a great.
That's the history of Tamiya.
That's a great read. That's the history of Tamiya, how they started, and then there's obviously a huge range we have of some of the older lineup catalogues that they've done over the last 20 odd years as well. And the rest of the parts we carry, all the metal parts bags for all the cars and trucks, and screw bags that they do. And there's a lot of different ones on those. Then you've got all your very small 7-digit parts, or 8-digit as they are now. They added the one number about 10 years ago in front of all 7-digit parts to make an 8-digit number. So there's a huge range of those we stock. Moving along, you have the hop-up parts, all the small ones. So there's a huge range of small option parts that we stock for all the Tamiya cars and trucks. Those, some of the more sort of rare ones you don't tend to see too much of is some of the TRF parts. These being the new these being the latest TRF bearings that they do, blue sealed, like the original bearings that they did on the
blue sealed ones, like
Aggress and Top Horse Evolution from
so they new
back
out,
end. They're relatively new. These were launched probably about 18 months ago. They do what?
850 size.
Yeah, there's all kinds of, there's all sizes, all the common sizes that Tamiya
there's
use.
the usual 1050s.
There's 1050s, 1150s, 850s, 950s.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I'm liking those.
Those truck option parts that they do, huge range.
You got a few Tamtec gear.
There's a few Tamtec bits and pieces left. There's not much still available, unfortunately, for Tamtec gear.
Yeah.
And there's a few option parts like they put the peak walnuts. Those are some of the earlier bearings that they did. Those are the ones for the double cardan front drive shafts. They're a narrow 1050 bearing, that one. There is some of the earlier bearings still here. I think they did some, they called them Teflon sealed bearings. Probably not that many left. But there's solid servo arms.
Wow.
So there's a huge range.
I could literally spend thousands in your shop,
some of the rarer TRF4 502 aluminium spur gear plate sets, then some of your antennae caps, seals, all kinds of bits and pieces. Then we've got 5-digit spare parts.
What is that? A Technipower
Technipower rotor, quite a rare.
That's quite a rare thing, isn't it?
Nowadays, yeah, we've still got some of the old orange header card pieces left, but not a great deal. Resistor set for the old 956 Tamiya did.
And all this is all listed on the website.
It's all listed,
So if anyone's got any rare cars that they need parts for.
Yeah, that's right. Drive shaft spur, TNX, and
brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for giving us a tour. That's been excellent.
No problem at all.
Cheers. Okay, so I know this has been a really long video, but I just wanted to quickly add this at the end. Obviously, I got back and I was going through and editing the video, and I realised, looking at the sort of playback of Anthony's little collection on the shelves, there's quite a lot of cars that we sort of just glossed over because there was just so many there. So I'm kind of hoping that Anthony will let me come back and maybe have a look at some more of his cars. So please post in the comments if that's something you'd like to see, and is there anything in particular that you spotted that you'd like to have a closer look at. So yeah, so comment below, and again, thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, that would be great, and please consider subscribing if you're not. Cheers guys, bye.